Hey there, and welcome back to Recap Mania. Today, I'm going to explain the movie Pandorum. In the aftermath of rampant human overpopulation and the depletion of Earth's resources, humanity embarks on a monumental endeavor to secure its future. Constructed as a symbol of hope, the interstellar ark Elysium sets sail, carrying a staggering 60,000 individuals on a grueling 123-year journey to the promising planet of Tanis, reminiscent of our home planet. Each passenger enters a state of hypersleep, while a dedicated rotating crew awakens biennially to ensure the ship's smooth operation. After 8 years into the mission, the crew aboard the Elysium receives a heart-wrenching transmission from Earth, conveying the devastating truth: they are the sole survivors, the final remnants of humanity. With this somber realization, their path forward is fraught with uncertainty as they carry the hopes of an entire civilization. As an indefinite time passes, Corporal Bauer and Lieutenant Peyton, two members of the flight crew, rouse from their prolonged slumber. Their emergence from hibernation proves to be flawed, resulting in partial amnesia and the potential onset of Pandorum, a psychological disorder triggered by the stresses of space. Compounding their predicament, the Elysium encounters erratic power surges stemming from an unstable nuclear reactor, rendering access to the bridge impossible. Dividing their responsibilities, Peyton remains behind to tap into the ship's computer systems, while Bauer embarks on a perilous journey through the intricate ventilation system in search of the elusive reactor. Upon venturing through the labyrinthine corridors, Bauer comes across a gruesome sight: a disemboweled body, a chilling precursor to the horrors that lie ahead. Alongside the lifeless form, a wounded mechanic pleads with Bauer to escape from them, his desperate words shrouded in fear. Their conversation inadvertently triggers a response from a group of cannibalistic humanoids, drawn by the sound and driven by their insatiable hunger. Pressing on, Bauer's path intertwines with that of Nadia, an environmental scientist, and Man, a farmer who struggles with the language barrier. Initially met with hostility, Bauer manages to break through their guarded demeanor, urging them to unite against the looming threat. Recognizing the importance of solidarity, the trio finds solace in a fortified chamber, their temporary sanctuary from the nightmare that engulfs the ship. Within this haven, they encounter Leland, a cook who has sustained himself by consuming the ship's meager resources and regrettably resorting to cannibalism. Meanwhile, Peyton's path leads him to Corporal Gallo, who claims the Elysium has become adrift, lost in the vast expanse of the cosmos. Gallo's haunting confession reveals a grim reality. His own team fell victim to his desperate acts of self-defense. As the fragments of truth unravel, the surviving crew members grapple with the disquieting revelations, forced to confront their inner demons as they navigate the treacherous journey that lies ahead. Leland, driven by his cannibalistic instincts, provides sustenance to Bauer's group, while revealing the haunting truth through mural drawings. Earth vanished, consumed by an unknown catastrophe. Gallo, succumbing to madness, slaughters his crew and triggers Pandorum and other passengers. Manipulating them into a violent and tribal culture, Gallo returns to hypersleep. Over time, aided by an enzyme meant for adjusting to life on Tanis, the descendants transform into cannibalistic mutants. Leland, with sinister intentions, attempts to gas the group for consumption, but is swayed by Bauer's plea to stabilize the reactor. Amidst the desperate struggle for survival, the crew confronts a horrifying reality and must unite to overcome the nightmarish fate that awaits them. As Bauer and his group continue their arduous search for the reactor, a glimmer of hope drives him forward, a yearning to find his wife in the area designated for families in hypersleep. However, the harsh reality floods his consciousness, his beloved wife having perished alongside everyone else on Earth, after refusing to join him on this interstellar journey. This devastating revelation threatens to shatter his resolve, inching him closer to the precipice of insanity. Surviving a harrowing encounter with the cannibalistic mutants, Bauer's group finally stumbles upon the elusive reactor. To their dismay, a throng of mutants slumbers beneath it, their distorted forms serving as a grotesque reminder of the twisted evolution that has transpired aboard the ship. Undeterred, Bauer ventures across a precarious walkway, determined to reset the reactor. Tragedy strikes as the walkway collapses beneath him, plunging Bauer into the midst of the mutant horde. Desperate to reach safety, he descends into the pit, clinging to a ladder in a daring bid to fulfill his mission. Meanwhile, Mon valiantly distracts the mutants, offering Bauer a slender chance at success. With unwavering determination, Bauer reignites the dormant reactor, unleashing a wave of destruction that claims the lives of numerous mutants. In the chaos, Leland seizes the opportunity to flee, leaving his former companions behind. Tragically, Mon finds himself cornered by the ferocious mutant leader, compelled to fight for his life. Hesitation proves fatal, as a moment of mercy towards a mutant child costs Mon his own existence, a poignant sacrifice in the face of unrelenting darkness. In this harrowing sequence of events, courage and resilience collide with the horrors of an unknown future, leaving Bauer and the remaining survivors grappling with the weight of their choices and the fragile line between humanity and monstrosity. Gallo's agitation intensifies, prompting Peyton to ready a sedative for him. During their struggle, a startling revelation emerges. Gallo and Peyton are one and the same. Gallo, consumed by Pandorum upon learning of Earth's demise, had mercilessly slain the real Peyton long ago. Emerging from the haze of amnesia, Gallo mistakenly believed himself to be Peyton, blurring the lines between reality and delusion. Meanwhile, Leland reaches the bridge, only to fall victim to Gallo's deadly grip as the sedative takes its toll. Confronted by Bauer and Nadia, Gallo's actions take a sinister turn. He unveils the truth, exposing the disheartening reality that the ship is adrift in the vast expanse of deep space, devoid of any visible stars. The sheer magnitude of this revelation propels Bauer further toward the precipice of madness. Exploiting Bauer's fragile mental state, Gallo manipulates the situation, arguing that the violent society they have cultivated must be upheld, rather than striving to resurrect civilization. The weight of this choice, the clash between preserving the dystopian order they know and the uncertain prospects of a renewed humanity, hangs heavily in the air. As the boundaries blur between sanity and insanity, Bauer and his remaining allies face an agonizing decision that could shape the fate of those aboard the Elysium and the remnants of humanity itself. As Nadia's gaze fixates on the mesmerizing spectacle of bioluminescent ocean life, a startling revelation materializes on the ship's computer display. 923 years have passed since the inception of their mission. The Elysium had reached Tanis 800 years ago, ultimately making an ill-fated landing in the depths of the ocean. In the grip of his deteriorating mental state, Bauer is besieged by vivid hallucinations of a mutant onslaught. Succumbing to his delusions, he shatters a window, allowing a deluge of water to surge into the ship. In a desperate bid for survival, Nadia and Bauer seek refuge within a nearby hypersleep pod, activating its ejection mechanism just in the nick of time. The catastrophic flood activates an emergency protocol, launching the remaining 1,211 pods to the surface. As the water engulfs the ship, Gallo and the remaining mutants meet their watery demise. Bauer and Nadia resurface, emerging from the depths to behold the sight of a lush coastline beckoning them. In awe, they bear witness to the uplifting spectacle of the other pods ascending into the sky. The significance of their journey, the trials endured, and the weight of their survival dawns upon them. The realization that they are not alone in this new world infuses them with a renewed sense of purpose, hope, and the daunting task of rebuilding civilization from the remnants of a ravaged Earth. Hand in hand, Bauer and Nadia take their first steps into the uncharted shores, embarking upon a journey that holds the promise of a second chance, a chance to forge a future on the pristine shores of Tanis, and breathe life back into a world once lost. So, with that, this movie recap episode has come to an end here. Let us know if you are intrigued to watch the movie after seeing our recap in the comments section below. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more recaps. Till then, goodbye.